as a demonstration of value drawing, to kind of underline that, one of the things to remember is that even if you could make the most amazing drawing that you've ever thought you could possibly make, that fooled the eye in a way that somebody would think, oh, look at those shells, that is so naturalistic, so real looking, it would never be that thing. It's always a simulation of that thing. I'm just taking skillful notes. I'm going to lay in a little more dark right in here. I want to carry this off. I want to go up into these little tufts here, these little pokies, and I want to emphasize them. They're almost like knuckles, almost like the knuckles of your hand. And they kind of follow this, create this little shape, and they help to define the object itself, the shell. Now, under here, a little more value. As we get right up in here, you're far away from the light source, so you're getting a little bit of ambient light up here in the top, and I'm going to stroke this just a little bit to indicate the shape of the form. And like I did in here, I'm going to go back into these eggs just a little bit because I want to kill some of these whites, because I want there to be, before I do that though, I'm going to lay some, this is vine charcoal, I'm going to lay some vine charcoal tone right in this area through here, trying to do it evenly, to kind of indicate this surface. Remember, the more whites you can get rid of across the surface of your drawing, the more drama you're going to be able to create in the drawing. So as I continue to work on this, one of the things I want to do is I just want to crisp up a few little edges here for emphasis. You know, now this line that I just laid in there almost isn't visible as a line, and I did that intentionally. I want to emphasize, just kind of emphasize a couple of the little areas for crispness, and in through here, I want to just put a little more. I want to even out this tone just a little bit. I don't mind the whiteness, the little peaks and valleys of the tooth of the paper coming through this way. Okay, something I see right over here is like a little bit of a, I'm looking at reflections now, and I don't want to spend too much time there, but I want to indicate that there's a little bit of shiny, it's a shiny surface that this shell is sitting on, and I see a little bit of differentiation between the darker area and the lighter area. So I'm going to push this in, just blend it a little bit. The thing I don't want to leave behind are any like waffle marks or things that aren't nice and even and tonal. And then of course the last thing I want to do here is I want to take my compressed charcoal and I want to make this back area even darker. Just want to sort of pick a few little areas where I want something to pop, and I'm going to push on that. Now you might notice I'm pushing a lot of material into the paper right now. Didn't get too far into there yet, but this is the last sort of phase of this drawing. We're trying to create this drama by really working in this black area of value scale. pop a little bit of it over here. I may spend a little bit of time evening these areas out and adjusting them. But for now, I think what we have here is a pretty accurate little diagram of drawing that and hopefully this, by pushing these together, this little demonstration was useful for you folks. You can see a little, it's still moving. The little charcoal dust is falling off of this. Sort of the magical part of the drawing, where it's like a little drawing Ouija board. And if you find that you can't leave the drawing alone, keep working on it. Keep working on it. I still want to spend, I'll spend a little more time working on this highlight through here. I'm wrapping it up now, but for now, I'll spend a little bit of time just making some adjustments as far as objects in relationship to value, minimum of line. I'm sort of reviewing here just a little bit. And that is going to do it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this, this little drawing demonstration. See you next time.